Once upon a time, if you seen a mouse in your room, you might have screamed and jumped up on the desk. Today, the mouse has jumped up on the desk instead. It's a handy little pointer that makes your computer easy to use.
It appears that the venerable wheeled mouse is in danger of extinction. The now preferred device for pointing and clicking is the Optical Mouse. Developed by Agilent Technologies and introduced to the world in late 1999. The Optical Mouse actually uses a tiny camera to take 1,500 pictures every second. Able to work on almost any surface, the mouse has a small, red, light-emitting diode or LED that bounces light off that surface onto a complementary metal oxide semiconductor or CMOS sensor.
How an optical mouse works. Optical mouse works in a completely different way. It shines a bright light down onto your desk from an LED, or light-emitting diode, mounted on the bottom of the mouse. The light bounces straight back up off the desk into a photocell, or photoelectric cell, also mounted under the mouse, a short distance from the LED. The photocell has a lens in front of it that magnifies the reflected light, so the mouse can respond more precisely to your hand movements. As you push the mouse around your desk, the pattern of reflected light changes, and the chip inside the mouse uses this to figure out how you're moving your hand.
Inside an optical mouse. An optical mouse is much more high-tech than a ball mouse. Where a ball mouse has quite a few moving parts, an optical mouse is almost entirely electronic. An LED at the back generates red light and shines it horizontally, from the back of the mouse toward the front. Then, a plastic light guide channels the light from the LED at an angle, down onto the desk. A light detector chip measures light reflected back up from the desk, converting the analog movements of your hand into digital signals that can be sent to your computer. The wheel at the front of the mouse is mounted on a switch mechanism that detects both how much it's rotated and whether you've pressed it. Rotations of the scroll wheel can be detected in a variety of different ways. Some mice use potentiometers, similar to the volume control on a radio but able to turn around multiple times. Others use various kinds of rotary switches or optical encoders to convert analog wheel movements to digital signals. A microswitch detects when you press the right mouse button. There is an identical switch on the other side to detect the left mouse button. The USB cable connection carries digital information from the mouse to your computer.
What are the advantages of the optical mouse? The mouse is one of the most important parts of your computer, and that is the main reason why there has been advancement in the technology of computer mouse. Optical mouse is more precise and sensitive than the traditional mouse which had been used until date. It helps graphic designers in making the animations and drawings a lot easier. Your mouse is another type of optical mouse that you can use. It's more advanced than the general optical mouse.
The optical mouse is more reliable and lasts for a longer time because of the fact that they do not have the ball underneath that would control the sensitivity of the mouse. Nowadays, with the advancement in technology, the ball has been replaced with a laser light. One does not need a mousepad for an optical mouse. A flat surface would work just fine, unlike the mouse that had a ball as the sensor. The optical mouse is more versatile while you are working with it. Lastly, you would not have to worry about repetitive strain injury that often happens with the wrists. Optical mouse does not accumulate dust on itself, unlike the roller mouse. Comfort optical mouse turned out to have harmful side effects.
Created using Powtoon.